Hey everybody, Glenn here, and I am back with a subscription box. In fact, I'm back with a brand new subscription box that we haven't seen before. I'm going to be talking about the BrickSwag box from the Brick Builders Club. I teased this box about a week ago on Facebook, and Russell, nice job, you're the one that guessed what this box was. So this is a Lego themed box. Whenever I get a new box, especially when I get a new box that I am not familiar with, I kind of like to do a little bit of research into the box. So before I dig into the contents, we'll kind of go over a little bit of history and a little bit of my perspective on Legos and subscriptions and stuff like that. As far as Legos go, I grew up with Legos, but it wasn't the same as it is today. It didn't have there wasn't all the sets, the Star Wars sets and the space sets and the jungle sets and the superhero sets, all those. It was pretty much, for me, Legos meant a big bag or a big box of randomly sized and randomly colored Legos that I always ended up making some sort of pyramid with. Building things and using blocks and using Legos, not really my forte as a kid. And again, not really what I'm good at creatively as an adult either. So even growing up, I really didn't get back into Legos. Always had them around and I liked them, but never really kind of got into the Lego scene, right? Legos, as most of us know, are increasingly expensive, especially you get those sets. Those aren't cheap. Those are some expensive things. So there's a lot of Lego knockoffs. We've had a couple here and there in some of the geeky subscription boxes we've gotten. I don't think we've ever gotten a genuine Lego piece in any box, and I just suspect that's probably because they're not cheap compared to the other ones. They're pretty expensive. So we're going to dig into this one here real quick. From what I can tell online, there's pretty much this box, the BrickSwag box, and there's also another box called Brick Loot. I've watched a few videos of unboxings of both, and we'll kind of go over, after we go over this box, kind of the difference between the two as far as what I can see. All right, so let's get into our first BrickSwag box. All right, my impression of this box is I thought one of two things. Either it was going to be all blocks, all Lego type bricks, right? Or it was going to be everything other than bricks, like Lego branded T-shirts or toys or things like that. Because again, Legos are expensive, right? So this box seems to be a mixture of the two. It's Lego themed. It has bricks, but it also has other types of Lego type swag. So let's check it out. First, we've got a shirt, which honestly I did not fully expect to get a shirt in a Lego box because it doesn't seem like it would fit in. This one is Johnny Thunder. This is kind of Lego's Indiana Jones wannabe guy. Established 1998, the original adventurer. So if, he makes an appearance Lego-wise in like jungle sets and things like that, but it's genuine Lego. This is a nice shirt. It's brown. It fits the theme really well, kind of that tan brown hue of the Indiana Jones type stuff, and it's got a little Brick Builders Club logo down here. Again, I'm not a big fan of the logos on the shirt, but this is fairly small and honestly pretty acceptable compared to a lot of the other shirts that we get. A Gildan shirt, not bad. It's nice. It's not too heavy, not too light, and it's definitely something different. It's got a nice design on it. I really like this shirt actually a lot. All right, from what I've seen in every one of these BrickSwag boxes, you get some cards. And these are basically, they're kind of like trading cards, but they're cards of the little Lego minifigure guys. And they're kind of like trading cards. This one is Lieutenant Cyrus Berg, and it basically gives stats on the back. So this is a space one, obviously, space cases. So in the corner you can see what Sept, quote unquote, from that this card is from. And it gives them a little bio and a little quote on the back as well. So we've got that one. We've got Skate and Kate. We've got Speed Fasterson. We've got April May. And then we've got, looks like kind of a special card. This is Count Blue. And this card looks a little bit different from the other one. So it looks like it's might be something that actually is a little bit special. So apparently all of these boxes, you get a certain amount of cards. So it's part of the identity of this box. So cards are pretty cool. They're decent. You know, I'm not a big trading card fan, but here's the thing with the cards. And I've said this with getting a single pack of cards here or there with subscription boxes. This box, you get cards with every box. So that, to me, that's worthwhile, right? Because you can actually collect them because you know if you're subscribing to this box, you're going to get some more cards, right? So in this case, I like the idea of cards if you're going to get them in every box. All right. Usually I save the book type thing for last, but actually this book, which is called Build, comes in every one of their boxes as well. This actually helps you out when you're getting through the rest of the box because it's got a lot of, it's got instructions and things that we'll kind of talk about here in a minute. Elsewhere, you've got a photo page for people doing their unboxings, which is a lot like some of the other geeky boxes do. Gives a little background of a lot of the different things that are included in the box. Got a coupon there for a particular set of Lego type stuff, and then it gives you some little builds and what's coming up next month. So nice little book, pretty comparable to some of the other books that you'd get in some of the other boxes. All right, we've got a poster. Now this one's a folded up poster, so you know how I feel about the folds. It's not really a poster that's in display condition, but here's the way that a great way to look at this box is its Legos, right? So it's generally for a younger crowd than your normal geeky subscription boxes. Believe me, I know a lot of adults who love Legos, so don't yell at me for that part, but most adults I know that love Legos love them because they can build them with their kids, right? So it's definitely a kid-oriented hobby, whether you're an adult or not, right? So again, in a kid's room, kid loves Legos. This would be perfectly fine taping up on the wall. I wouldn't consider it a collectible, but it's a nice little mini poster for a kid's room. All right, now to the bricks. The first thing I'm going to point out is, a lot of the subscription boxes have their button. They'll have a button, and that'll commemorate that particular box. It says the month and the theme and all that. Well, this box has a brick, and I guess it's a different color brick every month. This one is for September 2015. So really, this is the September box. It just happens to be October when we're looking at it. So I'll label it as September, confuse everybody, but that's all right. So this one's a green brick, and they just do a different brick every month. I think that's kind of cool. You could stack these up. What a great way to display that you've been getting a year's worth, however long you take it, of this BrickSwag box, than being able to just stack these blocks up one on top of each other, right? So I think that's a pretty cool way to do that. All right, let's get into some bricks. Now, the first thing we've got is what they call a Brick Builders Club build pack. So apparently these build packs are in every box as well. And what they are is they're specific packs of bricks that build something specific. Usually it's a little figure. In this case, it is a pirate pig. And this particular build pack was put together by a 9-year-old kid, and they have a little article about him in there. He has his own website, and he's deep into the Legos, and that's what this is. So that gives you the instructions for building the pirate pig. Now, I'm not taking these out, and the reason, well, I'll tell you about the reason at the end of the video, but we're going to keep this intact But that's what this is, a little build pack. Now, one thing I did find out is that in this build pack, these are actual Legos. So these aren't the knockoffs. These are real Legos. So, I mean, that's a good thing, right? If they're including real Legos. And apparently, from what I understand, past boxes have not had as many Legos, actual Legos. They've had some knockoffs, some of those, Chinese ones that aren't actual Legos. They're Lego-ish, they're other blocks, and most of them fit with Legos anyway. So you can kind of include them in your Legos, but getting actual Legos is a bigger deal, right? Because it costs a little bit more. So that's definitely a plus on their side that they're putting more Legos in these boxes as they go along. Speaking of which, last item is a Lego set. Now this one is a nice little set. It's actually a picture frame that it comes with the frame, and you can build the little Lego scene around it. And as most sets do, it kind of lists everything that's on there, including the picture frame and the little picture. So it's kind of neat. It's an actual set. And what I love about Legos and I love about these is that most of the Legos in there are pretty multi-purpose. You can use them for more than just building this picture frame. So I didn't actually expect, I expected maybe some random Legos or something like that, but I didn't expect, number one, Legos, number two, an actual boxed set of Legos. So that's very cool. And they go over that here in the, they just touch on what you get, the official Lego set, basically what's in the box. They pretty much tell you what's in there. So that's it for the box. Again, I'm not that familiar with the Lego community, but I know what's good and I know what I like, and this is actually a pretty cool box. The fact that you get 2 sets of real Lego bricks, a nice shirt, and a poster, and then the cards which come in every box and make it a collectible. It makes it something that you would want to collect. I thought this was a pretty cool box. If you're a fan of Lego, I think this is a really awesome box, especially if this box is going to continue its trend of including real Legos and Lego sets in their box. I think it's going to be great. Now, let's talk a little bit about value. $27 for 1 month plus $7 shipping gives you $34. Now, I tend to throw the shipping out of the mix because you can compare every box by just going over the base price. And then shipping, we all pay shipping, and we all pay about the same amount of shipping. So let's call it a $27 box, okay? Just this is probably half the value of that box. So, to get the majority of your value from the thing that anybody who subscribes to this box wants the most, which is the actual Lego bricks, that's saying a lot, and that's a good thing. And then to put a shirt into it as well, a quality t-shirt, and then your Lego collectibles for someone who's a Lego fan and really digs the cards and the posters and things like that. I think it's totally worth it. There aren't a whole lot of Lego boxes out there. And going back to the Brick Loot box, which I have seen some unboxings for as well, that box seems to be more oriented towards they have a few. It seems to be a bigger box. They have more in there, but hardly any actual Lego. Usually, what I've seen in the unboxings for that is a lot of knockoff type bricks. So they're not actual Lego. This seems to have a little bit less in it, but it's really focused on Lego a lot more, which is what people want, which is why you would subscribe to this box. So. As a box grade, again, I feel like I'm a little bit unqualified to grade this box, but just from an outside, non-Lego type person, I'm going to give this box an A-. And it seems a little high just because it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot going on here, but they did a really good job curating this box and a really good job of putting all items in there that a Lego fan would really like. Right? I'm looking around. There's no filler for a Lego fan. It might not be something I would subscribe to for $27 a month, But if you and your kid love Legos, this is the perfect box. This is a great mystery box that you can open every single month. And if it's like this month, you're going to have a great time with it. You know, you've got the mystery aspect of it. You've got packs that you can go in and start building right away. In fact, a lot of the unboxings I've seen for this particular box, and I'm going to link my favorite down below. There's a particular channel I like a lot, and honestly, it's slipping my mind right now, but I believe it's BrickSwag, T-S-A-R. He has an obvious love for Legos, and he does a really good job with unboxing. In fact, I saw him and apparently his daughter unboxing this very box, and they did a good job. And the reason I said that is because they got right to building this stuff on the video. They went right to it, and they had fun, and this just seems like a box that you would open and immediately, if you're a Lego fan and you took the time to subscribe to this, you would immediately take to it, especially if you have kids, and you would start it and have a great old time. So definite A-. The minus poster, you know, doesn't throw me that much, and it's borderline with the value, but I think this is an awesome box if you're a Lego fan. The reason that I'm not opening any of this stuff is because I'm going straight to giving this box to one of you, the viewers. In fact, I'm going to give this box to Russell because he correctly guessed what the box was. It was kind of a secret contest when I asked if you could guess what this box was. So, Russell, nice job. You're going to get this box straight to you when I get everything else shipped out. But the reason I'm giving this away straight away is because the reason I'm even getting this box is the fine folks at Brick Builders Club contacted me and said, hey, we love your videos, we love your reviews. We'd like to know if you would review our box, and you know, we'd love to have you just give you a 6-month subscription to the box for you to post your review on. And I thought about it at first. I didn't want to do it, and we've talked about the reasons why in a past video. But then I came up with the solution that I've also talked about, where I'm not keeping any of it. I'm going to give it away straight away to somebody, so I have no motivation to give a false positive review. And that's always my worry. And I want to hold on to my integrity and really keep giving those honest reviews. And I feel like I can do that if I have no skin in the game, as they say. So my honest opinion is I really like this box a lot. I think it's perfect for Lego collectors. I'm excited to see what comes next month. And I'm excited to give this to Russell. So I'll just be giving this box away every month. And, you know, that'll keep my reviews honest, but it'll keep us having an extra box to be able to make a video of. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, that's about it for today. I'm going to go ahead and link the BrickSwag, Brick Builders Club link down in the description if you want to check it out. Please do so there. I wanted to give a couple of shout outs as well to some of our more recent patrons over on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. Geek Girl Geekgasm, Brandon, Stephen, Sadie, just a few of the names of patrons that again, I really appreciate your support. You know, our patrons range from donating $1 a month to all the way up to $20 a month, and any support I get is awesome. We're up to the level where I'm not only giving away a subscription box of choice every month. JJ got to pick his My Geeky Goodies for this last month, but I'm also mailing out random little trinkets and gifts, and even pops from time to time to random patrons as well. So if you'd like, head on over to Patreon. Again, without ads, I figure direct support is the way to go. If you enjoy the channel and you want to see some extra content and get some extra perks out of being a subscriber, definitely head over there and see if you like it, and pledge $1 or $2, or don't. But most of all, keep watching, keep subscribing. I appreciate all the support I get, whether it's on Patreon or not. Hit us up as always on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we are coming back next video with fun unboxing, one I look forward to every month. And then we've got more subscription boxes on the way as well. So it just keeps going, right? So looking forward to the rest of this month. And until next time, we will talk to you later.